Hello and good day to you. This is Maxwell Ezanibi here with a live 4-5 session. So we just gonna get right into it. One thing that I want to talk about that I'm always I don't know, I can't sometimes I can't shut up. And I'm always interjecting, probably where I'm not needed. But I feel to some extent, to some degree, while I am there and I am present, maybe for some reason my voice is needed, and it's not always the case. Not always interject, but sometimes I do. And in this case, what was going on was I was at the gym. This guy was on the bench press and he was doing his lifts, and if any guy and probably some gals on here who has been in the gym, especially uh, probably basketball too, but football players know when it comes to that bench press, it don't count if it's not hitting that chest. It don't count if it's not going all the way down because now your technique is wrong. You are it's like you're cheating because you're not doing the full rep. When you come all the way down, hits your chest, and then go back up, it means you did a complete set. Now, if you go and almost hit, it's almost like those 3, 4, 5, 6, however many inches that you don't that you're cheating, and you because of that you can lift higher than the next man, and we don't accept that, at least not in the football field, or I'm saying not really on the field, not on the football, not in the gym, not in the weightlifting gym assessment thing we do because we had a list of who lifted the highest, who lifted the in the highest in bench press, squats, cleans, all of that. So you cannot cheat and kind of like cheat your way to the top of the list because you're not doing the technique the proper way. You're not doing it how it's supposed to be. And I say that to say, it's so easy to cut corners. It's so easy to cheat. It's so easy to do um, go the easy way out. My goodness, I'm thinking about it now. There's so many things or so many ways that I can get um, some class assignments done right now that I can do it just like that, and it'll be an easier way to get things done. But as a man, we have to not go that easy route, not cheat, because it is stealing away. It is eating away, not so much stealing. It's eating away at who we are. Because if you would cheat on this one, it's so much easier to cheat on the next one. If you will quit on this one, it's so much easier to quit on the next thing. And I had to get slapped across the head, pile driven, and the people's elbow and whatever else wrestling moves is out there. Um, Here recently, when I realized I was more a quitter than I was a see-througher. That's not a word, but I just made it up. Let's deal with it together, okay? I don't see things through to the end. I would rather quit if it's not looking the way I want it to look, if it's not feeling the way I want it to feel. Um, and it's just easier just to let go. It's easier to say, okay, I'm going to find another way to get done what I'm going to get done to do this thing, um, because this relationship isn't working out for me. Or if I'm in this relationship, or if I'm in doing this project and I know this will save me some more money, but I know it's less quality, or it's or less time or whatever, and I'm trying to cut these corners to make things happen. Man, I watch this guy on YouTube. There are so Like if somebody came and he's like a home inspector, if somebody like him was really going to look at every single house that is built in America, we would have a problem. Like seriously have a problem. Even the house that we bought out here in Georgia, so many problems, and we didn't see them all until after the closing, of course. And and then things keep happening more and more that just kind of shows you the quality. It shows you how they skip corners and did whatever they wanted to do just to sell the house. Now the presentation of the house looked good. Everything on the outside was pretty. Everything was beautiful. Oh, it looks magnificent. Oh, it looks glorious. Oh, I love the house. It's so magnanimous. But the cracks, the things on the inside that's slowly deteriorating faster than it should. There's no way we should be replacing things, 2, 3 years into the house that we have. But here we are replacing things already because the quality of products that they used to build the house was trash because they were trying to cut corners on saving money. The other things that they have for us um, with what was it the guy was mentioning? I can't remember it, but well, I know it kind of brought that guy in from the YouTube, but he inspected a lot of houses in he thinks he's out in Arizona, and so many houses were built wrong, not built to standard. And if you don't build to standard, things begin to deteriorate fast, or leaks begin to happen. The roofs, all these things. So um, we saying that to say, please build to standard. Build to standard when you are exercising. Don't skip corners. Build to standard when you are at the job. And I know it's getting on your nerves. It's been a long day, and this is your 10th hour. Build to standard. I know it's sometimes um, you know weary, the boss, the nagging, the this, the that. I mean, I've been there. The coworkers can be so but build to standard because your work speaks about you, not nothing else. No, 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 no. Is it all this? No, the standard is still the standard, and if you do not uphold the standard, you begin to look like the workers around you, the ones that you say, "Oh man, they don't even work. They don't even do this. They don't even do that," and it's one of the most frustrating things is to work with people um, who themselves cut corners, but then you have to keep the standard. That's like, why am I here busting my tail doing all this, doing the extras, and I gotta keep the standard? But here we are, this guy over here or this gal, they cut the corners, they do this way, that way, and I still gotta uphold the standard. Well, again, the standard is your or I should say your name is attached to that product. So if it's not to code, you're in violation. I don't want to be in violation. I would rather take the time to do it right and do it the way it's supposed to be done. And the scripture I'm going to give real quick that speaks to that is Luke 6:46 through 49. But this is what I'm going to read. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read this part. It says, whoever comes, starting at 47, whoever comes to me and hears my sayings and does them, I will show you whom he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently against that house and could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. When you build to code, when you build to standard, the usually these things, or when you build to code, build a standard, usually in let's say construction world, they already know what is needed for a structure to uphold, so many, this much weather, or this much of a this or that, because they've tested it and they've done all these things and they've seen, okay, the wind is gonna blow, the rain is gonna fall, this, that. So the roofing, the structure, everything, we have a standard, we have a code, and this will help people's houses stay intact no matter what comes. Well, let's not say no matter, because you can't have like what is it? I think a Category 5 hurricane and expect that thing, to still stand, because all kind of things is flying around at that point, and who knows what's gonna rip through. But when it comes to just the standard weather, your standard, tropical storms and everything, your house can still stand if it is built to code. Your roof will not leak if it is built to code. Do not cut corners. Do not try to shortcut this thing. Shortcut this thing, because your foundation, the structure you are building, needs to stand the test of time, needs to stand the test of tomorrow, needs to stand the test of temptations and tests and trials. It needs to stand through so much. And we are all going through so much right now. This is the holiday season. So many people have already lost loved ones, from the past, and so many people are even thinking about losing loved ones now because of what they're going through. It's so much going on. Don't even want to get into stories, and that people have lost dear ones, and this is such a pivotal time in their life where they are thinking back and think, oh, this loved one there, they there. There's, I wish they were here so I can hug them, talk to them, run this through them, play with them, whatever it is. They just wish they were here, because they were so important in their life. So just saying, like, just cherish this time. Like, you have the opportunity to build something great, something wonderful. Do not cut corners because you're not feeling like it, because you're tired, because you're weary, because your mind has wandered off somewhere, and you're just exhausted mentally. Do not cut the corners, please. Build to code, build to standard. And I guarantee you, whatever it is that you are going to lay on the foundation, or whatever it is that you're going to place in the structures, will be safe, because you built to standard. Man, this has been a great conversation. This was supposed to be live for 5, and here we are, almost 14 minutes in, and I am still talking. But hey, listen, we are excited to have you here. If you would like some additional coaching, you can go to atignisolutions.com. We have an array of coaches that is available to help you become who God has called you to be. And what I like about my coaching team, my colleagues, we are all God centered. We are all spirit led, and we coach and interact with you from that perspective, not from a worldly place. Or I don't want to, make it just worldly, but not from a self-powered place. We understand that there's a God, and there's a direction, and a pull in, and a place that He wants to take His people, and we are helping you get there with His help, not just our instincts or our know-it-all, or our knowledge. We are not that great. It is God alone who is great, and we are ambassadors given some instructions on his behalf and some direction on how to go and get things done. So God bless y'all. I love you. And until next time, y'all take care. Bye-bye.